All right, so I really contemplated whether or not to stick the highs and the unicorns together. And I thought, you know what? No, there's a different level, there's a separate level of these allocated bottles. So we're on part 4 of allocations and just some examples of what could be in this category. Once again, it doesn't mean that these are the only bottles in this allocated category, but for the high category, we have some bottles that supply is low, demand is extremely high. It's not a unicorn though. Unicorn being that they are extremely rare to find, and if a retailer gets it, they may have 1 or 2 of them. These bottles, they do get a little bit more. They might get 6 at a time when they are allocated to them. So first off, foremost, higher than the mid-tier is our E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, this green label. E.H. Taylor has some wonderful products. Probably see a lot of red. We're looking for those greens because that is the barrel proof for E.H. Taylor. This in itself, harder to come by. Definitely when they do get allocations, it's definitely way less. They probably get about 6 of them, or even less if they're spread among stores by their regional managers. But that is a great pour, I believe, after you let it sit for a while. I do not like the barrel proof personally straight out the gate. Give it about 15 minutes of breathing room, breathing time. It's a great pour. Another one, and this is a Weller bottle. I would categorize this as a high. It's not a unicorn, this CYPB, but it is very difficult to get. So this is a Weller product also. It is still in the affordability range because we do know that Weller and all these distillers have some bottles that are in the thousands. This bottle is not there, but this Weller CYPB is not a unicorn, but it is extremely difficult to come by. When you do, you may have to trade for them, whatever your bourbon bro is trying to do. But this is a great bottle in itself, but difficulty level has definitely increased from that initial Weller full proof that I showed you. Another one that is probably not a huge, like, oh my gosh, screaming, same, if you kind of get the feeling here, we're looking at the same distillers, same brands, same categories. You're right. But something that is